Welcome to the Kentucky Derby Festival's Great Bed Races, exclusively on Wave, your official Kentucky Derby station.
Welcome to Broadbent Arena for the 2023 Samtec Great Bed Races. Samtec bringing Silicon Valley to the Ohio Valley. It's the 2023 theme is through the decades, just like Thunder over Louisville was. And just like Thunder over Louisville, this tradition started in 1990, right across the parking lot at Old Cardinal Stadium, which Dusty Baker you've never seen because it's no longer there.
This is pretty unbelievable. I got to tell you, don't sleep on any of these racers. Now, there are two divisions to keep your eye on. That's the Fun Division and the Champions Division. Now, on top of that, when we get to our final racers, they will go head-to-head in both the Fun and the Champions Division, so two runoffs at the end. But we're not the only experts here. Let's go down to our very own bed racing expert on the floor, Sean Bowdy. Take it away.
Dusty, I've had the fantastic pleasure of meeting a lot of these racers out here this afternoon. You know, the most fun about this is the tailgating. You know, winning is fun and everything, but there's only one of those. Everyone else is here to have a good time. And guys, we're looking at this first race here. The first one we're going to show from the Champions Division, Zoller Strong and Full Throttle, both of them in the top finishing spots from last year. Full Throttle, though, they're looking for a three-peat, so I know they're excited to get out here, and oh boy, what a competitive race this one is going to be, guys.
All right, looks like they're up to the starting line and they are ready to go. On your marks, get set, go.
Kendrick, I got to tell you, Full Throttle is the winningest bed in the history of this sport.
Zoller's giving them all they want as they get through that first turn. Zoller is still out in the head looking for the upset.
Zoller Strong is hanging in there.
They are hanging in there.
Wow.
Oh, what a cutback right there.
What a cut.
Here comes Full Throttle and Full Throttle. The driver already raised his hand in victory.
Can anybody beat Full Throttle?
It is their race to lose. Full Throttle crosses the finish line first here in the Champions Division.
Zoller Strong looks great there, but when you go up against the Georgia Bulldogs of bed racing, right, it's hard to lose. So it's hard to win.
Great race there. We go down to Sean Bowdy. Tell us talk to the winners for us, Sean.
All right, guys, you guys have a pretty stellar track record when it comes to this. Tell me, what's the thought process going in as a heavy favorite?
Man, you know, just get out there, everybody get in a good team, you know, get pumped. Everybody go at the same speed. We set the pace for everybody else.
All right, I know they're doing all the work, but hey, you got to guide this thing. What's the thought process out there?
Making sure I don't hit any of those orange funny cones out there. I got one job, keep it in between the lines, so as long as these guys keep pushing me like they just said, we'll be out there.
No pressure being looking for a three-peat?
Man, three-peats are what they are, man. We're coming into it looking for just another win. Nobody cares about a three-peat. Everybody just wants a win today.
Good job, guys, and good luck with the rest of it. Kendrick, Dusty?
Thank you, Sean. You can't win three if you don't win the first one, and they've already won the first two. All right, on to heat number 11. We have Virginia Chance School versus Bigelow T in the Fun Division.
You know, what scares me a little bit about this one is if you have Bigelow T in your bed, you don't want to spill that, right? So I don't want to spill the beans on this one, but Virginia Chance School, I think they got a good chance in this one.
We are underway.
The tie-dye is the popular outfit of the day.
It is a very popular outfit this year.
They're going head-to-head right now. This is two consecutive
another close
races. Wow. Down the stretch they go, and they are matching.
And there's that massive turn right up there at the top of the course. As we've seen the lead change so many times, and we see it change once again.
That inside track is killer there, Kendrick. That is a win for Bigelow. Wow.
Bigelow T crosses the finish line first, and they are excited.
You know, I got to tell you, maybe this is going to make me rethink how I approach my evenings.
And, you know, they got some caffeine in them, so they got a little extra.
That's a very good point. Honestly, like, they got remote controls. They've got that's a great bed, by the way. Sean Bowdy, can you do us a favor and talk to them about that bed and how about how they were able to secure this win despite not spilling the tea?
Yeah, So we saw this bed before, and it was covered in plants with the history of Bigelow tea. I got to ask you, you kind of led this race. You showed them the way. How does it feel kind of winning that race?
It feels great.
Okay. What's the thought process? How do you move forward knowing you got someone right on your tail?
I just got to push through and just keep going.
All right, guys, thank you so much. And one thing I got to do is cash this bet slip here. Yeah, that's a French vanilla. Bigelow tea for the win, guys.
Only Sean Bowdy. We're already in heat number 12. We're back in the Champions Division. Best 1A versus Samtech, and they're already off. We got a Tiger. I'm a Fur Creek Tiger, so I got to root for the Tiger.
Samtech is going slowly. Don't do this for the Cincinnati Bengals. You're doing them wrong right now.
Best 1A is flying around this course. They are trying to get into that runoff. They are flying. Here comes that inside move, those where we've seen the lead change so many times. It doesn't change right there.
They're looking like the best ones for a reason.
A squad. Here comes Samtech.
Oh!
Samtech representing us in that titles event.
Down to the wire.
Best one by a nose.
Wow.
What a race.
That was, as some might say, the best one we've seen all day. That one goes on the A list.
Best one living up to their name.
And that is good enough for second place in the runoff as well. What a win. Sean Bowdy, talk to them about what this means to them. They're going to be racing yet again.
Yeah, guys, you guys just won a pretty big race, and that was a pretty tight one. How's it feel crossing that finish line with someone right on your tail?
Feels great. Day first, you're last.
You know, that seems to be a pretty good theme. All right, you're the one. You led this ship. Tell me, were you worried about them pushing you fast enough?
A little bit. I mean, I was more worried about the brakes.
How'd they do?
They did great. Good job.
All right, very proud of this team over here. I know you guys did the best job you can, and guess what? You came out in front, and that's the most important thing. And we got more races, so we're going to go back to you guys.
Thanks, Sean. We're in heat number 13, Wellstone Regional Hospital versus Rescare SWAT team in the fun division. We have the Flintstones in this one.
Wow.
They got shoes on, though. Here we go.
That is the number one bed of the day. I got to tell you, but let's talk about this, okay? Prehistoric beds.
Right,
Do they roll well? Over
on the
cones
front.
especially. You know, that was a little bit of an advantage, I would say, for our inside squad, Wellstone Regional. They know how to suffer and create injuries. What is happening? The cones stopping the Flintstones.
This is when they could make up some ground. It doesn't look like they're going to do it.
Oh, no.
Wellstone has a pretty sizable lead. Fred Flintstone just bit it.
We have somebody that's gone down. They saw the Fruity Pebbles and they had to go after
We
them.
needed some Brontosaurus burgers. Here we go. Wellstone Regional Hospital will cross the finish line first.
They may have to tend to that injury after this win. What a victory
to
for
Wellstone
Wellstone.
Regional Hospital for winning their heat. We will be back with more Samtech Great Bed Races when we return. had some great races so far. Who's 1 and 2 right now?
Yeah, and when you look at the best times at the moment, Full Throttle and Best 1A have clocked in the 2 best times. No surprise, those are 2 of the favorites going into the day as well. But we got more action. Round 14, and it's Texas Roadhouse versus Rubbies. How about the Battle of the Barbecue? They're ready to roll. And Rubbies is also, by the way, the most entertaining winner.
And here we go, Texas Roadhouse jumping out to a quick lead.
Can they entertain us today?
These are flying around there. Wow. Texas Roadhouse still holding out to the lead.
Look
with
at
the
that
blue hair, I love it.
The acceleration.
Here goes that all-important turn right up there at the top. Texas Roadhouse still with the lead. Rubbies still right there, and we've got a close match coming down the stretch. Rubbies, Texas Roadhouse. This is going to be a close one. Texas Roadhouse, Rubbies, Texas Roadhouse, Rubbies. It will be Rubbies nipping them at the end. What a great race. Rubbies racing and rocking. Not only are they do they have great barbecue, they also had the most entertaining entertaining bed, and now they win their heat.
What a win for Rubbies by a stake, I would say. But that was not fast enough to join the top 2.
And they made somebody happy behind it.
Third fastest time of the day.
Third fastest time. Talk to him, Sean, about it.
All right, guys, I was just told you guys hit the 3rd fastest time of the night. And you also went up against, I don't know, kind of a food rival, but you came out on top. How you feeling?
Oh, awesome.
Tell me the excitement of being in this chair. I'm going to let one of these guys catch their breath before I ask them a question. Tell me, when you cross that finish line, you're ahead of the other team. What's that feeling?
Oh, it's just such a great feeling. There's nervousness at the start, all the crowds cheering and everything, but it's awesome once you cross that finish line.
Right here. You pushed and pushed and pushed, and you got the 3rd best time of the night. How you feeling?
Without that Rubbies lunch, I don't think I would have been able to do it. Feeling great right now.
All right, shout out to Rubbies and a full stomach, the real winners of this race, guys.
Thank you, Sean. We're happy back into the fun division. We have BackyardBookieSoftware.com versus Signature Healthcare.
Tell you what, you don't need Signature Healthcare if you got your bookie.
well, that depends. You might actually.
We're not going to talk about that, but we'll give you our top
2 in the fun division. St. Elizabeth Catholic Charities at 34.8 and Team Xeon at 36.2. Those are the times to beat to get into the runoff.
BackyardBookieSoftware.com gave their own odds, 1-to-1 odds.
And they have a huge sign on there. I don't know if that's going to be aerodynamically fit, but they're in the lead right now.
When you talk about actually driving through, they're flying that poster, if you will. It's flying. It's not flapping. They got that thing firmly down. Look at them go. This is going to be close, Kendrick.
This was going to be close.
This is going to be very close.
Down the stretch, looks like we might have another tight finish. They both look like they're getting tired.
The odds are changing. The odds are changing on Backyard Bookie.
Here we go.
Take a look at this one.
Backyard Bookie doesn't look like they're going to cover.
Signature Healthcare.
Charge for Signature Healthcare is your winner.
That's what you get for a healthy body and a healthy bet as well.
Right, Signature Healthcare, they have to be eating right?
I think so.
Nothing but clean burning fuel.
Backyard Bookie. Bet on somebody else next time.
Now, heading into Heat 16, you have Yum Rock and Rollers versus Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local 502. This is in the Champions Division.
And I tell you what, we've seen the success earlier in the day of these places that, they're selling great barbecue. They're actually able to eat and prepare for this. We're also seeing healthcare focus in a big way.
I'm liking what we have here. We have 2 people. They compete against each other every day.
This is very true. This is the ultimate battle.
Here we go.
They're on the way. Local 502 with a steady pace.
Yum right up there. They get right up there with them. We are neck and neck going through the first turn. This is going to be a close one, it looks like.
I think we should just have them run.
Get a late surge here.
Young is slowing down. They're starting to eat their food. They're starting to realize that
full belly of KFC.
it ain't settling right.
Here comes the plumbers and pipe fitters local 502.
Why are they winning? Because they fix everything and they get the job done.
They are union strong plumbers and pipe fitters.
Whoa!
Local 502 Pompano.
Look at that launch angle.
We will be back with more racing here at the Samtech Great Bed Races when we return. Welcome back to the Samtech Great Bed Races 2023. I'm Kendrick Haskins with Dusty Baker.
This is unbelievable what we're witnessing today. I got to tell you this already, Kendrick. The two best times in the fun division at the moment, it would be St. Elizabeth Catholic Charities and Team Zeon. But we're going to see if somebody can overtake that time.
Right. We have IBEW Local 369 versus the city of Jeffersontown, or J-Town as we call it around here.
Oh, and look at those flashing lights. They're ready to flash those tires.
Lights. And we're going around there. The lights don't seem to be hindering them at all.
How do they sleep at night with those lights on?
Right. But city of J-Town is overtaking them. They got the whole city behind them. J-Town coming around to that final turn up there, which is always a doozy. J-Town still with the lead.
You would think that Lightning McQueen would be very disappointed with these lights we're seeing right now, because J-Town is in the final stretch.
High stepping like Deion Sanders to the finish line.
And it was a dominant victory. Sean Bowdy is going to catch up with our winners there. Sean, I got to ask you, what are our thoughts on having such a dominant victory and really carrying J-Town on their backs?
Yes, you guys had an entire city on your back. That's got to be quite the burden, but you came out on top. You came out ahead of IBEW Local 369. How you feeling?
Awesome. We kicked butt.
But yeah, you're good. You can say kick butt. How'd you feel about the guys pushing you behind you?
Oh, I couldn't be in better hands. They rock team.
All right, you guys, good job. You beat them. I don't know your time. Check with somebody else. Guys.
I'll tell you, Dusty, City of J-Town has now moved into the runoff.
They have taken down Team Xeon. So it's St. Elizabeth Catholic Charities, and you're new on the leaderboard. That's City of J-Town. We got another one, Heat 18 underway. Muhammad Ali International Airport versus Vessels Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, and it is hot right now, Kendrick.
We are in the Champions Division on this one, and they are flying. Vessels Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, they are not playing.
They've got a chance to beat the time at the pace they're going right now, but look who's coming slowly but surely behind them. This could be close.
The greatest won't give up. Here we come down the stretch. It's going to be a tight one, and it will be.
Who flies faster than the airport? Airplanes and beds flying so quickly. What a victory for Muhammad Ali International Airport. But
I am the greatest.
That was impressive. That was very impressive. Sean Bowdy, I got to ask you, do beds go faster than planes?
I don't know, but this one certainly floated like a butterfly, stung like a bee. Fellas, how you feeling?
Woo, hey.
All right, you guys pushed and you pushed and pushed, and you won. How exciting is that?
It's very exciting. Representing the airport.
And the greatest.
The greatest. The champ.
Guys, the only Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Dusty, Kendrick.
Great heat there by the Muhammad Ali International Airport. St. Elizabeth Catholic Charities and Team J-Town, like we said, are your top two in the fun division.
They have 34.8 for St. Elizabeth Catholic Charities and 35.2 for Team J-Town. So as of right now, that's your breakdown and the leaderboard. But that takes us to Heat 19, United Healthcare and Habitat for Humanity. Two great organizations. Who's going to be not so nice out there?
Battling it out in the fun division. I don't think we're going to get a fast time in this one.
Oh, no.
United Healthcare is having some issues.
Isn't this ironic? Habitat Humanity is breaking this course.
Wow. We're going to have some cleanup on aisle 12 here in a little bit.
I'm not sure what I'm watching right now, Ken, but I absolutely love it.
We're watching Calamity. That's what we're watching.
They build homes and they tear down race courses.
I thought they were supposed to take all that stuff off.
United Healthcare resurrecting the course, but still trailing.
This is definitely the fun division because this is as fun a race as we watched tonight.
Yeah, this might be my favorite one, Kendrick. I got to tell you, though, if we want to see United Healthcare win this thing,
they might want to get that cone out from under them for
fix something here. I don't really know what's going on, but they got to diagnose the situation. Habitat for Humanity, by the way, they're not necessarily cruising along.
Yeah, they are.
Now they are.
Play in the runoff. They're just looking to win their heat, and they're going to do that. Habitat for Humanity crossed that finish line first. Congratulations.
And we got United Healthcare still trying to finish this race. Watch the final run. You know, they're trudging along.
It looks like a monster truck rally like she's knocking over those cones. When we come back, we will have the runoffs championships next. welcome back here to Broadbent Arena for the Samtec 2023 bed races. Dusty, this is for all the marbles.
This is what they've been born to do. And honestly, they slept well tonight and last night specifically for this moment. We got J-Town and, oh, look at that. Look at that fan base, by the way. And they're facing off against St. Elizabeth Catholic Charities.
And they're off in the Fun Championship. St. Elizabeth taking the lead early, showing some early push. J-Town behind a little bit.
St. Elizabeth is showing no charity whatsoever here. They're getting a huge lead.
They are building a huge lead way out in front, a good 4 to 5 lengths. St. Elizabeth is not messing around in this championship.
You can hear a pin drop in here because J-Town is silent. Look at this.
And
what a run.
And we have a Fun champion, St. Elizabeth.
St. Elizabeth, the most fun today. What a victory. Congratulations, though, to J-Town as well. You guys are the runners-up. But as far as the champions, our very own Sean Bowdy catching up with the most fun people you will ever see.
Go ahead and pull up in here. I want to get out of the way here. But, hey, you guys have won the Fun Championship.
That's right.
But it's a little more than fun, right?
Absolutely, yeah. We're glad to be a part of St. Elizabeth, and second win, so we're doing pretty good. We're going to be ready to be back next year to defend, so we're ready for it. Thanks.
You hear that, guys? They're looking for a repeat. And speaking of repeats, we've got quite the race going on here next.
We are now in the Champions Division runoff, Dusty.
Yeah, this one's going to be a special one. Of course, you see right over there, it's Full Throttle
versus Best One. This is for Full Throttle's three-peat. Can they do it?
You know how Georgia has won 2 consecutive? Could Full Throttle beat Georgia to a 3-peat?
They could be the Golden State Warriors, and we are ready to go.
Could Full Throttle do it, or could we see an upset?
To the early lead. They look like they want that 3-peat. They're out early. Best One had a good heat.
Best One trying to be the best one.
While they are defending champions.
Full Throttle is unbelievable. I actually do believe there are Georgia running backs on that team. My goodness.
They are living up to their name, Full Throttle.
Do they practice? I mean, really, do they practice?
Go ahead, Papa Willie across the the finish line. No, they're not listening to me. They're giving him a title. They don't need my madness. Full Throttle with a 3-peat in the Champions Division. Congratulations, Full Throttle.
Best One. You guys gave it your all. I got to tell you, even if you get to the championship game, you should be very, very proud.
It's a successful season.
For Full Throttle, what a victory. Sean Bowdy, talk to our champion of the champions.
I think it's time to put some respect on Full Throttle. 3-time in a row, 3-peat champions. I think one of you was on the team last year as well. That's you, right? All right. Tell us, how's it feel to be a 3-peat champion?
Feels good. Had a good race, a lot of fun, a lot of good teams out there.
Yeah. How about your competitor, Best One? I know, Best One A, excuse me. They put up quite the fight.
Yeah, I felt them behind us. They were keeping up pretty good, but glad we could take the win.
I mean, you guys have got an adrenaline park. It's in the blood. Tell me about that and how much just having that adrenaline plays into this.
So we got go-karts that go about 50 miles an hour. So we learned everything about speed on those. So if you want to be fast like us, come out to Full Throttle Adrenaline Park. See us. We'll teach you everything we know. So maybe one day you can take us on out here.
That's it, guys. You've got Shaq, Kobe, and Full Throttle 3-peat champions.
Full Throttle living up to their name. Dusty Baker, this is your first great bed race by Semtec. Tell me, what'd you think?
It was the greatest bed race I've ever seen in my entire life. And I got to tell you this, okay, Full Throttle, it makes a lot more sense now why they are this good. So it would almost be disrespectful to their own brand if they didn't win this. But 3-time champions, and also you got to take a look at the fun division as well. That was really enjoyable. It was a great day overall of bed racing. I got to tell you, it's hard to top this as we go throughout the rest of the week.
Well, Dusty, I'm here to tell you that this is all just getting started. This is only Monday. We still have have 5 more days of Derby Festival activities, including Oaks Day and Derby Day, which we've been building up to, working hard for. We're going to have all-day coverage on Wave News on Oaks and Derby Day. Wave News is your spot to catch anything Kentucky Derby related.
And we've got the breakdowns for you as well. So make sure to stay tuned with us because we're going to keep you educated. We're going to give you the full inside scoop on who you got to know, who you're going to get to see as well. And ultimately, it's going to be a great end to the week as well.
That's right. And with Sean Bowdy down there. Sean, your quick analysis on the races. Sean's not paying attention to me.
That's all I need.
That's fast.
That's great.
That's it. Well, next up is The Voice here on NBC. Thank you for joining us on the Great Bed Races. Good night.